Hey, how you doing today, internet world? I had a question that got asked today is what is self-development? Well, self-development is you going inside of yourself to figure out your goals in life, where you want to be, the process of where you need to go, the journey. You need to figure out new ways to better yourself. Like me, prime example, I read books. Um, I read books. I find people who already made it. I figure out ways how to progress better. And sometimes you might have a minor setback where you don't hang out with certain people no more because now you didn't have a different mindset. So now you didn't change your life around and try to better yourself. So now you don't want to step back on, you don't want to step on people's feet that you used to hang out with, but sometimes you have to move on as a person. So you know, you have to develop yourself a lot of ways. The process of which a person's character or ability are gradually developed. So you have to develop so much because sometimes you ever heard the saying, nine of a, I mean, birds of a feather flock together. Think about it. If you hang out with nine people that's not successful, eventually you're gonna become the tenth one because nobody in your group gonna be able to help you progress because everybody's a setback for you. So I want you to think of that like me. I used to hang out with people who was lazy at the time, lazy, complain, didn't do nothing in life, and all they did was complain, or all they did was bring nothing but drama. So after a minute, you get tired of that. So you start wanting to think of a way to make life easier for you. But a lot of people have problems to where they can't let people go. I tell people all the time, you have to develop yourself first before you do anything. Like go inside, figure a goal, figure out what you need to do. And sometimes we have problems. But first, I want to say one thing. At the bottom of the video, left side of the video, above the video, on the right side, I want you to add me on my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And again, at the bottom of the video, the left side of the video, above the video, on the right side, I want you to add me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. But back to what I was saying is you think about it like this. You you have to have the process of what is your why. Like my why. You might can see him or not. He's in the back. He's sleep. He's always sleep. He sleeps up here with me. Downstairs we have movies to where we watch movies, but up here we hang out, just me and him. I do everything on my own. I try my best to make sure he's livable. He make sure he's in school, make sure I can develop him at the age he is now. So what I do, I take baby steps with him. I don't push him. I make him get to a level, but I just don't try to put too much pressure on him where he stresses himself out. I just tell him to take your time, and eventually you gonna learn. Like I taught him how to ride a bike. I think maybe a week ago, and it took him 3 days to learn. He's a fast learner, like me, because I tell him pedal, pedal, stop, pedal, pedal, stop. And then eventually he got the hang of it without me have to pushing him to get it. And then eventually he fell a couple of times, got a couple of scars, but he made it work. So always develop yourself first for anything you do in life. Because if you can't develop yourself, what's the point of you trying to go for things? Because a lot of people complain nowadays. And I want to give you ideas on certain books I have. Um, I think one book I have read for the process is the Power of Habit, and this book is mostly like your journey that you need to do to figure out like you have to like think about success. Like you spin around in a circle like a hamster, and you keep spinning around, but you have to figure out what do you need to do in life and business and the journey that you need. And a lot of people don't know that. So sometimes you have to read books. Like me, I read Tony Robbins, I read um, Zig Ziglar, Mike Diller, Magnetic sponsoring. I read that. I'm trying to remember the other person, Brian Tracy, and I think Tony Robbins. I think I did. I say Tony Robbins already, but Tony Robbins for a fact. And the other guy I started listening to was Eric Thomas. I get some of his audios and just listen to it on my phone. I have a MP3 player that's just all for inspiration. I just go to sleep right here. If you can see it in the video, my MP3 player is right here. It's like a little small MP3 player, like $30. I got nothing but inspirational stuff in here, like 7 minutes of it, like 8 hours worth of audio. So a lot of people ask me, what's your process? Well, you have to find a goal. You have to find what you want to do in life. You have to figure out how to get there. You have to figure out never to give up. So I want to tell you this last thing is whatever you do in life, make sure the journey is reasonable. Have self development. Make sure you're getting there. Make sure your process. Make sure everything is correctly. A lot of people give up easily. A lot of people give up maybe in a day, 2 weeks, 1 week. But some people don't go all the way there. So what I want you to do is start reading a book a week, maybe a month. And what you can do after 3 months, get some money together and venture off to something that you like to do or you know someone who's getting there. But I gotta go because I got to make him breakfast. And at the bottom of the video, left side of the video, above the video on the right side, I want you to add me as a friend on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And again, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And again, at the bottom of the video, left side of the video, above the video, on the right side, I want you to add me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. A lot of times people keep asking me, why don't you tell me to subscribe? A lot of times I don't try to force people. So what I say is I just tell you in the video to do it, and it's up to you if you want to do it. So I hope this video helped you, and if you have any more questions, come to my Facebook and ask me, because now I only had like 15 questions and it got down to one now. And I had some friend requests and it was like 10 of them, all from videos. And if you want a tip, make videos every day for a whole year tops. I guarantee you, you're going to start seeing results all the time. And I hope you have a great day.